Hello, I am Rahul Kamal. So here we are trying to demonstrate an IoT based project. We call it as plant monitoring system. So through this, the objective of this project is to monitor the health of your plant from any part of the world through a device connected over internet. So here we have used an application called Blink app, which will be used in monitoring your plant's health like humidity, temperature and soil moisture. So, and you can control the watering of the plant through this application. So briefly I'll be explaining you about each and every component which we are using here. So here we have Node MCU microcontroller having support of Wi-Fi chip. So we have multiple sensors here. So we have DHT22 temperature and humidity sensor, which will be sensing the environment's temperature and humidity. It's connected over the Node MCU on the digital pin 1. So you can see we have soldered it from inside on the PCB board. So now we have one more sensor. It's a soil moisture sensor. So you can see we have inserted on the soil. So it will be reading the temperature, moisture of the soil, and will be giving the input over the analog A0. Now we have digital pin D2 used to control the relays, which in turn will be used to control the solenoid valve, which will be used to water the plant. So here you can see we have a water pipe going to the plant. So here we have used two power supplies. One is 12 volt power supply and 5 volt power supply. So 12 volt power supply is for the water valve, which we have solenoid valve which we are using here, and 5 volt goes to the Node MCU for powering the Node MCU microcontroller. We'll be having a little demonstration on this. So our Node MCU is connected over the home network Wi-Fi, and our this Blink app on the phone is connected on the mobile data. So it's over internet, the both devices are connected. So Node MCU will be taking the inputs from all the sensors and it will be uploaded on the server. So you can see currently the temperature is 25 degrees Celsius of the plant environment, and where the soil moisture is around 35%. So now we have a provision to select to whether you want to water your plant or not. So here we are having a water option. So if you select on, so it will start water will start pouring on the plant. So the humidity of the moisture of the soil will keep on increasing. So now I'll be turning off the water valve. So now you can see the soil dryness has decreased. So I'll be turning off the water valve. So now you can see that water valve has stopped watering of the plant. So this was the project which we have demonstrated. So this is a basic IoT project which we have tried to demonstrate. So thanks for watching this project. So we have worked on this. So there's a lot of opportunities in IoT field. So thanks for watching this video.
So I'll be explaining you briefly on the code which we are using here to control the Node MCU. So the Blink application which we are using over the phone. So the library is here for uploading data on the Blink server. So for every Blink application which we are using, we have authentication key, unique authentication key. So the Node MCU Wi-Fi module which we are using here, we are asking it to connect over this SSID and the password which we have provided them. So connect through this, the Node MCU will be connected over the Wi-Fi. Here we have defined the object of the temperature and humidity sensor. So we have defined the pin in which the temperature and humidity sensor is connected, and the sensor type is we have defined as DHT22. So here we are declaring a lot of variables. So inside the setup function, we are asking this blink.begin. We are asking the Wi-Fi, that Node MCU Wi-Fi module, to be connected over this SSID through this password, and then start connecting to the Blink server through this authentication unique authentication key. So now we are on calling this, now we'll be ready to upload the data on the Blink server. So, and here we are utilizing the temperature and humidity sensor which we are using here. So we'll start getting the information from the temperature and humidity sensor from now on. So this loop which we are using here, this will be running infinitely time. So blink.run, this function is used to read the data directly from the Blink server. So this is basically used for controlling the D2 pin on the node MCU. So this is basically on the node MCU we have connected the water valve, which is used to control the water valve off or on. So this on the server, which will be checking about the D2 pin whether it's off or on. Based on the node MCU will take care of turning off and on of the solenoid valve. So in this if condition we will be entering after every 2000 milliseconds, that is 2 seconds. So we'll be storing the soil sensor. We have connected the soil sensor on the A0 analog pin. So we'll be storing the input data from the sensor on the soil sensor variable here, and so now we'll be storing the temperature and humidity collected from the DHT sensor, that is temperature and humidity sensor, on the variable T and H. Now we have received the temperature, humidity and soil sensor values from the different sensors. So now our main aim is to upload it on the Blink server. So you can see we are writing the virtual.write function of the Blink library. So here we have configured V4 pin of the Blink server to the soil sensor, and V5 pin to the humidity temperature sensor and the humidity sensor of the V6. So here through this we are uploading constant, after every 2 seconds we are uploading the all the values to the Blink server. So this is a small code which we have written here.